Hey guys, I've been sick. Kia ora, my name is Sarita and I am why does this feel so awkward? Oh my god. Kia ora, my name is Sarita. I am a writer and I'm currently working on a dark fantasy inspired by the myths and legends of my culture. I am a New Zealander currently living and working full-time in Vancouver, Canada. In this vlog, I'm going to be working on building my characters a bit more and kind of connecting them to the story and the world that I have in mind. And doing this, I'm going to be using or continuing to use John Truby's Anatomy of a Story. So yeah, that's the intro, I suppose.
If I took you for a top-down drive, just you and me and an empty road, maybe I can make it cross your mind. Jump back in, baby, go, go, go. Oh, I know that you've been asking about me. If I tried, though, to get you back, would you let me? Oh, it might take some time to change your mind. Maybe everything we can make it right.
Okay, I'm coming at you from this lovely angle. Full disclosure, I haven't worked on my story, my book, in a few weeks now. I think I got to the characters and I was like, oh, this is gonna I don't know, I think it was just a bit overwhelming for me. I managed to work through a lot of the other stuff really consistently, but I know I have this pattern of being really into something at the start and then it petering out if I lose interest, which to say, it's not to say that I've lost interest. I think it's just making the time to kind of do it. I've done some of my main characters' work from here, but I'm finding that I need to go back and read through how I've set this up because I cannot recall what I was doing. I use Scrivener, but I don't really have a template for using this. That would be my son. I don't really have a template for using this, so I've kind of been piecing it together, which for me, someone who likes order and some sort of thing to follow, it's been difficult because I find myself going back every now and again to reformat, which is a struggle with me. I'm also a person who will edit throughout writing, which is something I'm trying to get past. I'm trying to plot as much as I can because I am not a pantser. I just cannot pants. Yeah, that kind of I just feel it goes all over the place because I already ramble enough in my real life, so anyway, I'm gonna go through my Scrivener file and kind of suss out what I've been actually doing and whether there's a better way, because I'm just finding notes and layers are not meshing, and then I'll see if I can kind of fix that a wee bit. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
You've been asking about me. If I tried, though, to get you back, would you let me? It might take some time to change your mind. Maybe everything we can make it right. Just take me back in your eyes, blinking at me like a caution light. I wonder if you see it. I don't really need a single other reason to make it mine. It might take some time to change your mind. I know. I wish I never let you go. If I took you for a top-down drive, just you and me and an empty road, maybe I can make it cross your mind. Jump back in, baby.
Good evening. It is almost 9 o'clock. Oh my god, these are very dirty. I think my daughter's been touching them. And I have set up a table on individualizing the characters in my character web. I've just been working through that table. Essentially, can I see? Okay, that's kind of better. Let me just move my light. Oh, I can't see. So basically I'm just going through the 6 characters and going through their psychological weaknesses, their moral weaknesses, the psychological need and moral needs that are corresponding to their weaknesses, and then going through their desires. Then I'm planning to add in their values, power, status, ability, and then hopefully have a much better idea of, oh god, I need my inhaler. A much better idea of putting together a plot. I also have another question to answer at the end, is how they face the central like moral problem throughout the entire story. So I have that already written at the bottom, and I'll just answer that once I kind of have a better idea of who these characters are. But yeah, I have two main characters. The main character for this book, Tui, I have her kind of like fleshed out, and then I have her sister also fleshed out, and then I'm going into like the key antagonist, and then I'll probably work on the other three later this week because it's getting late and I want to read some books, or like some of my book.
I wish I'd never let you go. Oh, I wish I'd never let you go.
Good evening. It's Monday and I've just been working on my characters. Seems like other people are getting sick in the family, so we'll see how this week goes. I just spent maybe an hour doing the needs and weaknesses and desire of the antagonist, my story, and then another kind of like key character, and now I only have two more like key characters to do. They're more secondary, like pretty secondary, but key nonetheless. So yeah, I was pretty stoked to kind of have them sorted because I was kind of a bit stuck, but I had a thought last night as I was going to sleep, and so I wrote it down in my phone and then kind of like triggered some stuff. So yeah, I've done those two characters, and I might just save the other two to do tomorrow night because yeah, my head's a bit fried. I had obviously at work today, and then this evening we had like my brother's birthday, so it's been a very busy evening as well as like normal kids routines. So I think an hour is about all my brain could do today. So now I'm going to watch some YouTube and maybe read. I want to keep my reading streak up on Fable. Anyway, good night. Hello. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday. I still feel a bit run down. I've kind of been going in and out of having migraines the last couple of days, so that's been fun. My daughter is at home sick with her grandmother, so we are ticking along. She was up a lot last night because of her cough, so I didn't get much sleep, which is fine. Last night I did not do much of any work on writing. I just felt really tired, so yeah, I have come to work. I will hopefully do some more character stuff tonight after work, but we'll see how I go. My partner, my daughter, they're both sick, and then the boys aren't, but you know, they could get sick still. So I'm just trying to put in effort where I can while also still trying to not fall apart. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside. I'm really tired today. I'm loading up on coffee, I think. Okay, I shall talk to you guys later. Hello. My monitor has arrived. Sorry, I need to stop like looking at my face and look at the camera. My monitor arrived. Black Friday sales, slay. Yeah. So I'm still waiting on. Okay, this is gonna be like. I need to put you down. Okay. It is the evening. My monitor arrived. So I am going to set this up.
About me, if I tried though to get you back, would you let me? It might take some time to change your mind. Maybe everything we can make it right. Just take me back in your eyes, blinking at me like a caution light. I wonder if you see it. I don't really need a single other reason to make it mine. It might take some time to change your mind. I know. I wish I never let you go.
looks beautiful, and I'm gonna put everything back on my desk, and yay!
I know you've been asking about me. If I tried though to take it all back, would you let me? Oh, it might take some time.
Oh my god. Hello. This is a terrible angle, but I wanted to update you because I'm gonna take my Invisalign out and have a coffee. Excuse me. So, I wanted to update because what am I saying? Today is Friday. Yesterday I didn't film any voice, like any sit down parts, but I did work on more of my characters, just working through the character web, and I've oh my god, I'm still working through some parts of it. So what I'm learning through this process, especially using this kind of method, there's like a connection between having the characters fleshed out, and also similarly in marketing where you have like a buyer's persona. You have your buyer's persona crafted or like in mind before you start doing campaigns or social media or any sort of like marketing work and targeting your audience, right? Once I made that connection, it's been very helpful, and doing it in that way has helped me kind of realize, like with the whole Truby character web, like the way that there's like a hero, and then I'll probably put a picture up because I can't describe this properly, but essentially like having every character opposing in some way, regardless of whether they're an ally or not, that for me is very cool, because I feel like even just at this point, the plot will just come, or like the writing will just come, and I should get less blockers, because through doing this process, I've continued to feel less stressed and or like less apprehensive about actually getting into drafting, because typically what will happen when I'm writing is that I'll have an idea and I'll just like blast out a scene, but then I get stuck because I don't know how this person would act, or I don't know how this person would say this or something like that, and then I get stuck on the wee, like those teeny tiny details, and I can't move forward, and then I just go back and edit, but that's a whole lot. Yeah, I guess that's my update there. Good morning. That is actually my second coffee of the day. My voice is a bit funny today. I just went and got my brows did, and I am liking them. Where am I up to? I feel like I've done enough of the characterizations of my characters, or like the thing that drives them, to be able to move into the world building, because I was starting to do like kind of the power or ability or status and stuff, and then I realized I feel like that kind of like stems from having the world built, so I'm gonna put a pause on that for now. I just need to answer how they react to the moral conflict of the story, and then I will go through some other stuff later. There are a couple of other things I think I need to do in terms of the character, because I've only really done the start, but I will work through that. That potentially may need to be in another vlog, because it's already Saturday and this is how much I've been able to do this week. Oh, my arm. Okay, we might go downstairs to my desk soon. No, but like my brows look slay. Anyway, I'm rambling. I did have something else that I wanted to mention, but I cannot remember, so I will try and think of that and then come back later. So I came downstairs to kind of flick through this. actually found this probably the most helpful. If you have this book, it's on page 95. Basically this, I might just draw it up on the screen somewhere. It helps with building conflict, right? So typically you have a hero against your opponent or the antagonist, so protag against the antag, whatever. But this one is four corner opposition, which you basically have like your hero in one corner and they have their antagonist or whatever at the opposite corner. Then you also have two other opponents who don't necessarily have to be an antagonist. They could be a love interest, or I believe that's what he said. I haven't actually... Ow, my hair! The whole opponent thing where everyone's like versing each other, that kind of helped me put how to get to like the core crux of individual characters. So typically when I've done stories, I'll have like the main character, I'm inspired by something by them, and then you've got their opposing person, which is usually like the bad guy. Seeing the like four corner opposition thing and the way that every single character would either react differently to another character even if they're an ally was it's very helpful for me to like kind of dig deeper into the characters. So I feel like I'm almost done with fleshing out kind of like the drive behind each of my characters. So yeah, I'm just going to finish off the moral conflict and then probably finish off. So yeah.
Let you go. I know you've been asking about me. If I tried though to take it all back, would you let me? Oh, it might take some time.
Okay. That was very quick. I found that a lot easier because I've done like the built-in stuff, so I feel like I know how the characters would react to things now, which is actually really cool, because in the past I guess I've not really done such a deep dive or such a like focus on like what is like inside. Hang on, my children are yelling. Baby, where was I think I was saying something like this is the first time where I felt like I know my characters as people and that I know how they would react to different situations. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I had a bit of a mind moment. I honestly am so keen to start drafting, but I know myself and I know that if I just jump into it now without doing enough of like the prep work, I'll get to a point that stops me, especially if it's to do with the world or something that I'm unsure of, and then I will try and research or come up with a way to do that and then kind of go down a little like rabbit hole of detail and research and I won't and I'll like kind of lose the groove of drafting. So what I've just been trying to do this week, and I feel like I've achieved that, is make sure that I know my characters enough that I feel like I can kind of have a feel of how they would react to different like plot points or world elements, but like without putting them in a box where I feel like restricted while drafting. It's a very, very careful balance. I've noticed I'm very what's the term? I believe it's neurodivergent, I found out recently actually, so I don't know. I think it's yeah, very particular with how I create things and making sure that this is like a long-term thing and not just something that I just jump straight into and then lose interest very quickly. So that's that's what I'm doing. Anyway, that's my vlog. I hope this was enjoyable for you. If you are writing right now, please let me know like what you're working on. I would be so excited to hear about that sort of thing, and also like at what stage you're at, because I know I've seen a lot of on authortube, like a lot of people are doing revision or on like multiple drafts, and here I am still planning. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!